Hey there, my name is Ed Placencia. Welcome to Grounds for Gaming, and I've saved you a seat. Well, July is almost here. I am recording this on Monday evening, June 29th, and July is going to be very, very busy. We have a lot of family in town. Some of them are staying with us, some of them are not, but most of the time when they are here in town, they are at our house hanging out, playing games, and just enjoying the company of each other. It's all my wife Sarah's family who's in town, and they've come from all over the place. Idaho, Kansas, Spain, and it's just very cool to see Sarah hanging out with her family and relaxing and laughing and just, it's a house full of laughter and what have you. And as a result, it's been a house full of heat. I live in Indiana, and it's been super hot and humid, and we live in a very old house that does not have central air, and our poor window units are struggling to keep this house cool when it's full of bodies who are laughing and eating and cooking and just hanging around and having a good time. It's not a complaint by any means, but that is what's going on. And we have been playing a lot of games. There have been the standards like Phase 10, the card game. We introduced them to a game that's Sarah and I just discovered this year called Flip 7. It's a very fun card game that is super easy to learn. We really, really like that a lot. And of course, it's been a time of couch co-op gaming. People are downstairs playing Lego Batman, Disney Speedstorm, Split Fiction. And one of the things my brother-in-law Nathan likes to do when he's in town is play story-based games that he doesn't have or hadn't even heard of. So he started playing 007 First Light, which is really, really cool. And he played all the way through Dispatch. And Dispatch was really, really nice because it's one of those games that you can play in a crowded room of people and everyone is glued to the screen. Everyone is invested in this story, and watching the different decisions Nathan made was super, super cool. It was a lot of fun seeing where they aligned with what I chose, seeing where they didn't, and then seeing his daughter play and saying, here's how I'm going to play. And it's just a lot of fun seeing all the different branches and showing them all the different branches that you could explore and experience in the game. And it's been super cool because I'm seeing all of these games that I loved and I played and I enjoyed, and I'm seeing them through the eyes of friends and family who have never experienced it before. So it's kind of like experiencing them again for the first time, but slightly different because it's someone else experiencing them. Right now, while I'm recording this, a couple of our nephews are downstairs playing Split Fiction, and it didn't occur to me at the time that I played it, and maybe just because it wasn't as relevant and it wasn't as much of a hot topic as it is now, but the main story of the game really seems like what AI is doing now, and just how, the antagonist of the game is gathering a bunch of creatives together, siphoning in all of their ideas and their creative ideas and story ideas, and then using that information to put them into a huge machine and spit them out and make new stories. And it's a very odd how I don't even think I thought of AI at the time when I played it, but now, gosh, it just seems like such an obvious metaphor. I don't know if it was obvious and I missed it the first time, or if it just happened to be the way things are turning out, and Joseph Ferris was just super sentient about what he was doing over there at Hazelight. I played through Split Fiction with my wife Sarah, and we really enjoyed it and had a wonderful time playing. And as I watch our other relatives playing it, I forgot how many different mechanics and worlds and games are in that one game. And man, again, just watching them introduce one super cool mechanic or tool or weapon after another. You use it for one level and then you never see it again. And they're just coming up with great idea after great idea, using it, and they're just saying, okay, what else do we got? Hey, this is pretty cool. Let's do this for a while. It's just really cool to see. And of course, we happened to capture a few times. We have 2 cameras inside of our house. One is in the workout room and one is in the living room. We usually use them to spy on the dogs while we're out of town. But as a result, it will record usually whenever there's some sort of movement, and it'll, do that every, so often. And I went scrolling through the clips from yesterday when people were playing Split Fiction, because while they were playing, the rest of us, just this huge room of people, do R1, press R1, sprint, 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 just everyone yelling, and it was hilarious. And then, my niece was playing the game and kept failing over and over, and would get really, really close and would fail again, and the whole room would, oh no, and it was just a lot of fun. And I was able to find a couple of those clips and share them with the family, and just all of us just cheering and rooting, and it was just really, really cool to see how it brought everyone together to root for our little niece to finish this level that can sometimes be very difficult, especially for someone who isn't really a gamer. And it was just a really, really good time. So it's been a nice week of being reintroduced to games that I know I liked, but then just experiencing them in a brand new way, and almost, again, I mentioned that earlier, but almost experiencing it for the first time. It's been a really, really nice couple of days, that's for sure. Is there a game for you that you loved a ton and you knew you loved it, and then you got to watch someone else play it for the first time and you got a chance to see how they reacted to it? If you've had an occasion like that, let me know. I'd love to hear about it. You can email me, groundsforgaming@gmail.com, or you can find us over on Twitter, Blue Sky, or of course, you can always answer the question in the Grounds for Gaming Discord, link in the show notes. What game did you get to witness someone play for the first time that you loved, and it almost brought new life to that game for you? I'd love to hear about it. Last week, I asked you, has there ever been an in-game item/collectible/battle pass reward that you just had to have? And if so, what did you chase down? Castle has said, in Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, you could find a guy holding signs all over the place and help him by making the signs stand up on their own. I was determined to help him in every place. I didn't actually know what item I would get for it, but I was not disappointed once I got it. And if you want to know what that item is, you can go into the Discord, and she has very kindly put that in spoiler brackets, so if you don't want to know, you don't have to worry. Last week I mentioned I've been going full throttle on the Overwatch Battle Pass, and I've still been going full throttle on the Overwatch Battle Pass, and I am at level, I want to say 84. I would turn on my PS5 right now and check, but if I did that, it would kick everyone out of the game they're playing downstairs, and I don't want to do that. But I believe I'm around level 84. I told you I would keep you posted. I will keep you posted. Level 84, we are going for 200. If you know me, if you've been around here for any time at all, you know that I like to know what you're drinking. This week, I'm still drinking Square One candy bar, but with the Amazon Prime days that went on recently, Sarah and I picked up a little single cup espresso machine, and I was a little hesitant just because it was a brand I wasn't familiar with, but you know what, this little thing does a really, really good job. So it kind of it is, I just love the different ways you can experience coffee. It's the same beans and the same blend we've been drinking for a little while now, but it's just funny how different it tastes depending on how the coffee is made. And man, this espresso it's very nice. It's very strong. But I love this brand new little espresso machine. I went ahead and ordered a bunch of those little tiny, ridiculously tiny espresso cups, and I just love drinking out of it. I feel like a giant. So what about you? What are you drinking? Let me know. Again, just like the question, hit me up on email, groundsforgaming@gmail.com. Look for us on X or on Blue Sky. Or again, we have a What Are You Drinking channel in the Grounds for Gaming Discord. This week, Cassilus is drinking Mango Dragon Fruit Lemonade Refresher, and Clemson Mech is having some Helm Coffee, the Columbia Monica Verdugo blend. Hey, thanks for stopping and spending some time with me today. I really appreciate it. Grounds for Gaming will be right here when you're ready for another conversation, and your seat will always be waiting.